And so I was a dorm counselor in an undergrad dormitory working my way through law school. And they moved the freshman football team into the dorm. One of the students was the quarterback on the football team named Steve Bartkowski. And we had other people in that dorm. I had a little bearded fella whose name was Steve, and Steve Wozniak went down and formed Apple Computer. So it was an interesting time, and there really wasn't any sports agency or sports law then. Teams could just hang up the phone and say, we agents. So Bartkowski asked me to represent him, and there I was, brimming with legal experience, never having practiced before. And I had the first pick in the first round of the NFL draft.
Wow.
He went for the Atlanta Falcons. So there was a USFL competing against the NFL, and we got the largest rookie contract in NFL history. Sort of the revelatory experience was landing the night before at the Atlanta airport, where the next day we were going to sign the contract. And we get to the airport, and I've been in Berkeley, and there are Klieg lights flashing in the sky like for a movie premiere. A huge crowd is pressed up against the police line, and the first thing we hear is, we interrupt the Johnny Carson show to bring you a special news bulletin. Steve Bartkowski and his attorney have just arrived at the Atlanta airport. We switch you live.
Wow.
So I looked at him probably the way that Dorothy looked at Toto when the house came down in Munchkinland, and said, I know we're not in Berkeley anymore. And so it was really then, Bruce, that I saw the idol worship and veneration that athletes were held across the country. And I thought, if I would encourage athletes to retrace their roots and go back to the high school community that helped shape them, set up a scholarship fund, work with the Boys and Girls Club or a church, and then at the collegiate level, rebond with those alums by doing something to stay current with the school. So a Troy Aikman is endowed a full scholarship at UCLA, or there in Miami, Edrin James endowed a scholarship at the University of Miami. And then at the pro level, we thought about charitable foundations. And could we find that one problem in an athlete's life that they'd love to make a difference on? And then put a charitable foundation together with the leading business figures, political figures, and community leaders to form a advisory board that will help implement a program.